And as you're here, listening, you might begin to notice the way your breath moves in and out. Collapse, expansion. Like the heart, like the tide, like everything alive. And you know, when a child first learns to ride a bike, they collapse many times. Fall, scrape, bleed. And each collapse prunes weakness, cuts away hesitation, sharpens balance, until expansion comes. The thrill of flight on two wheels. And then they realize falling wasn't failure, it was training. And maybe you can remember that, or maybe you can imagine it. How many times you've already lived this rhythm. Every heartbreak that collapsed you into pain. Every breakthrough that expanded you beyond yourself. You've already been practicing the pattern your whole life, which means you can practice it more deliberately now. Because it's funny, isn't it? How people want only the inhale. They want the dopamine rush, the expansion, the success. But imagine a swimmer trying only to inhale. Their lungs burst. They drown in air. Without collapse, without exhale, there's no rhythm. And some people, they want only to exhale. Safety, contraction, never risking expansion. But imagine exhaling forever. The body crumples. The world shrinks. You disappear into nothing. So the universe gives you both. Like a bowstring, pull back, collapse. Only so the arrow can fly, expansion. Like pruning a tree, collapse. Only so fruit can ripen, expansion. Like night falling, collapse. Only so dawn has meaning, expansion. And here is where the mind gets tricked. Because collapse feels like punishment, and expansion feels like danger. But when you lean into them, really lean in, collapse is just coherence, expansion is just responsibility. And the fear you feel is just old wiring, old identity, pruning itself away. So maybe now your unconscious mind can begin to wonder, where in my life am I resisting collapse? Holding on to comfort too long, suffocating quietly. And maybe now, where am I resisting expansion, hiding my light, hoarding my energy, betraying what I could give? And as you wonder, you don't have to answer now, because the unconscious, it already knows. And you might already begin to realize collapse is pruning, expansion is blooming. Collapse resets, expansion rewires. Collapse with expansion is growth. Expansion with coherence is greatness. Your neurons know this. Science proves this. Neural pruning cuts the weak synapses. Dopamine expansion grows strong ones. The brain is literally sculpted by the dance. And your life is too. So here's the confusion, and listen carefully. If you fail to succeed, you succeed at failing. But if you succeed at failing, you fail at avoiding growth. And if you succeed at avoiding growth, you collapse without expansion. But collapse without expansion is wasted gravity. And wasted gravity always pulls you down. And pulling down is still movement. Movement that wants to be reversed, which means every failure pulls you towards success, doesn't it? And right now, your unconscious mind can install this truth. You already collapse and expand all the time. You can collapse on purpose. You can expand on purpose. You can ride the rhythm, not resist it. You can grow bigger, freer, stronger by embracing both. And as that installs, you might wonder what your future looks like when this becomes natural. Imagine it. Setbacks no longer scare you, because collapse is reset, Success no longer overwhelms you because expansion is coherence. Every wave just carries you further. And if you imagine that future now, you can feel how different it already is. Because collapse is the inhale of the universe. Expansion is the exhale. And the only real failure is holding your breath. So breathe and ride and grow.